Durut, salam, как вы поживаете? Мне очень хорошо, ну хорошо. So, Colby Covington versus Kamaru Usman. I'm not even going to look at the tape. Man, I haven't seen Colby Covington in a minute. I have. And his game is obviously full of holes because one thing that Habib has taught us is that when you are stupid on the outside, you're stupid on the inside. And he's still talking his game, and he's the king of his gym. He's got great side control, awesome, and he's a tough, and I mean tough, son of a biscuit. I'm watching my cousin. All right, but Kamaru Usman, what's he done? A lot, and he's knocked fools out. And he looks like better and better and better shape. So a long time ago, the only criticism I had about Kamaru Usman is at 170 in his weight class, I didn't think that he was that much better than the top 5 or top 10. Well, he's better enough. Okay? So yeah, he might not be, on a scale of 1 to Habib, he might not be Habib. Okay? But what he is very strong, very good striker. It gets better. His game gets better. Obviously, everybody doesn't have a perfect game. Khabib Nurmagomedov didn't have a perfect game. He had the closest thing to a perfect game you can have, but there's no such thing as a perfect game. It comes down to the guy on the night. Everybody knows that. The only thing that you use analysis for is to kind of stack up the odds. What does the tape show? What does his technique show? What does his motor show? What does his speed, accuracy show? Does he develop? Does he get better? Does he get smarter? Is he locked in? Those are the type of things that you look at, and noticeably, Kamaru Usman gets better via he limits mistakes and his striking gets cleaner. He definitely gets smarter in the octagon. So even if his skills are the same, he gets smarter in fight per fight. So, and all I've ever seen out of Colby Covington is the same dumb shit. The same dumb shit. So is he going to try to piss off Kamaru Usman? Maybe. Is it going to work? Maybe. Is there a chance that Colby Covington can land a straight one on the button, get him on the ground, and then use side control? Maybe even just go into some of the old jiu-jitsu holds. Kick that leg out and just crush the wind out of him like he did with Tyron Woodley. Yeah, there's odds that exists. I'm sure that there is a universe somewhere where that's a possibility. The biggest possibility is that he stands up there trying to trade with Kamaru Usman, and Kamaru Usman gives him a world-class strike on the button and knocks him down, and then the ref calls it. Why? Because when Kamaru Usman lands one on the button, ref calls it. When Colby Covington lands ones on the button, it probably sets you up to get you down because he's tired. It's not that he can't strike, and it's not that he's not powerful. Obviously, we've seen him do what he's done. It's that there's usually like the world's dumbest exchange sitting there trading blow for blow, with a bunch of like sophomoric jackassness. Sometimes it looks like he's trying to throw a punch just so he can taunt a little more. What have we learned from Habib and what have we learned from Sambo? The quickest you can get him on the ground and get on top, especially in a cage where you can use the floor and the cage as a force multiplier. And Colby Covington is way capable of taking somebody to the ground and Habibing. He can Habib. He is most definitely skilled enough to Habib. But when you're a great fighter and you're a stupid guy, then somebody is going to hit you on the button or get you to tap like chicken. So, It's going to be Kamaru Usman. I'm going to pick it. I'm going to pick it right now. Kamaru Usman. There you go. And I'll even throw in some of my feelings on McGregor and Nate Diaz. I don't know what to expect from Nate Diaz, and McGregor's coming off a titanium foot. So first off, his mobility is going to go down a little bit. First off. Secondly, I don't know what getting kicked with a titanium foot is like, but I can't imagine it's great. But this isn't no easy recovery. His timing's going to be on. One leg is going to weigh more or less than the other leg. Getting your footwork, getting your timing, getting all your stuff. This is not Connor MacGregor goes through rehab and then gets into camp and he's good. It's not that kind of injury. Connor MacGregor's going to have to learn how to walk all over again. Connor MacGregor's going to learn how to what's it like throwing, what's it like mobility wise? Am I explosive off that ankle? How do I go side to side? What do I get? So just in that alone, I would call Nate Diaz. But Connor MacGregor he's got a history of laying a trap for people like Nate Diaz. Maybe not Nate Diaz himself, but this type of fight where he's going against a legend. He's great at baiting a trap and then, knocking him out. And this is the kind of guy that he knocks out, is Nate Diaz. Somebody who is just getting pumped. Oh, what's up, cuz? What's up, cuz? Let's go fight. Huh? Estos chingazos? Chingazos, brah? Are we in chingazos? The more he can get you talking shit, the better chance Conor McGregor has. So that's my feelings on that fight. Am I going to call it? I don't know what Nate Diaz looks like, man. Come on. I haven't seen Nate Diaz in a long time, and I wasn't the superest Nate Diaz fan. I saw McGregor beat Nate Diaz one time, and it kind of seemed like because Conor developed. He developed going into that fight, but he's not. His game ain't evolving. He is who he is. If he knocks you out early, then you're knocked out. If you take him later into the rounds, then he taps like chicken. Okay? And Nate Diaz is who he is. He likes to throw blows, brah, and then take it to some jitsu. But he'd rather throw blows. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. He wants to beat people up for the sake of beating people up. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? That it's a pick'em fight. It's a pick'em fight. We just got to see what McGregor's mobility looks like. Because you'll hear, boy, his camp, he's good at social media. His camp's going to be like, wow, that titanium leg is breaking boards. He'll release some stuff on Instagram, cracking boards over his titanium leg. He'll do stuff like that. Nate Diaz is going to be Nate Diaz. He's going to get really high and then talk about, we slap, where I'm from, bro, we slap people like that. Whatever, bro, you're from California, man. All right, cool. A lot of gang violence. Great. This is a professional fight for money. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, it's the two guys in the ring. So, unless you learn judo in Dagestan, Republic of Russia, I don't care where you're from. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Maybe if you're in T-City with Brian Ortega, I might be like, okay, maybe you're from a place that's whatever. Or you're doing like Iron Man wrestling in Central America and then moved to Thailand and was the people's Muay Thai champion and then moved to wherever. Then all right, I'll start giving you some geographic. The only people that I'm just like, I have to pay attention to them simply because they're from a place are the Caucasus Mountain guys. You have a fighter coming out of Georgia, Gruzia. All right, let me take a look at him. Armenia, whatever, Dagestan, yeah. Yes, because those people had a rich indigenous culture of fighting, and then they also had the Soviet Union put a lot of money and resources and infrastructure. And then obviously, if you've watched those guys do judo, it is amazing. The muscle throws, man, a Hane goes, bro. Woo! It's nuts. Their Uchimatas are nuts. Anyway, Khorda Hafiz. May the protector be with you.